Hey everyone, how are you? Richie with Six String Fun. It's been a while. I know I've had some videos out every day or so, but as far as any new content, it's probably been about 2 months since I did anything. Everything else has been scheduled. So I wanted to kind of use this as like a touch point. I don't want to call it a reset, but just connect with you in a way I hadn't done before, let you know what's going on, what's yet to come. If you follow me, you've been following me for a while, you know I'm from New Jersey. About a year and a half ago, we made the move down to South Carolina in the Charlotte area, just across the state line over there in the town of Fort Mill. And we had decided not too long ago it was time to come back. Not that we didn't like it down there, just the timing wasn't right. We would definitely do it again. We really enjoyed our time down there, made some great friends. Timing wasn't right, so we're back in North Jersey right now. So I wanted to kind of just let you know what was going on. If anything kind of looked stale, that was kind of why I needed to get some time to get all that done. And then with the packing and everything else was involved, I never would have had a chance to do anything new. So, which is why I want to kind of touch base real quick. I don't know where to really begin with it. Just kind of, again, more me kind of just telling you what's going on. Been keeping busy. There'll be a video coming out. I'm going to work on it, but in the downtime I had, kind of just noodling with the guitar, was really diving into triads a whole lot more than I've ever done before. So, just the major triads. But, the key of G, or the G chord, you got these 3-note chords everywhere. So I really kind of been digging into that and just, different things. Just trying to just get the brain working, basically, right? So that's kind of what I've been doing. Gave me a chance to kind of look at some of the videos we've done in the past. Got my hand slapped officially by one of them, believe it or not. We'll leave it at that. But I didn't really follow up on some of the other videos that have been out there that I did. One of them in particular revolving around this tank, the GT3 by Boss. So I'm going to get back to that. I didn't realize how popular that one was because I guess I started diving into something and I stopped. So I apologize for that. I'll get back into it. The problem is I have to relearn it because what I was showing you is pretty much what I learned on the fly, but we'll get to it. Let me know in the comments what you want to know about that, and I'll see what I can do. Once you kind of got rolling, it was pretty good. A lot of buttons. You had to kind of know what you're doing. I plan on upgrading that at some point to something else. I'm trying to thin the herd a little bit here with the guitar. It's actually going to look to sell this one. A couple of the other ones just don't really use them, and space is kind of limited now, so I'd rather just kind of keep what I really want and what I need. So the Dan Electro, the Telly style one I've got, they're for sale right now, and a bunch of pedals. So what I don't need, I think I'm sticking with the acoustic route. That's what I'm going to be doing. So a lot of the videos, shouldn't say a lot, but you'll see more geared towards that. I'm going to try to put some courses together. I've been working on that forever, it seems, but I got a plan in place and somebody helped me with that. So but you still have to meet the pentatonic, something along those lines. But we'll do it for a course and for a lot of different things. My new room, it's kind of cool. It's it's a room separate from the house, so it's kind of nice. You can kind of see this little bar here. It's kind of when I have the backdrop, it goes up and around and down that way, so you can't really see the whole thing. But you'll see in some of the videos coming up that I'll be doing. A bunch of the stuff I had with me for years is still with me. That right there is my picture with Springsteen, Eddie Van Halen over here, Gary Cherone behind me. So, that would be the plan as far as things coming down the road, I guess. I'm going to try to keep it simple. I want to get more engaged with everybody. Comments, concerns, would love to hear down below. Again, what do you want to hear coming up? I try to do things in terms of what I think you would like, and I start going down these roads with what I like. So let me know. Talk to me about the GT3 by Boss. What do you want to do with that? Again, and the reason I've been diving into the triads is because for years I didn't understand them, and I finally found a way with different people out there here on YouTube where it clicked. So I'm going to kind of show you what worked for me and how it works as well. There's a book out there that helped me out too a little bit. I believe it's Ted Johnson, Chord Chemistry of Chords. John Petrucci mentioned it a little while back in an interview. If he mentioned it, I'm taking a look at it, bought it right away, and it's just like, you talk about going down a rabbit hole. Really cool stuff in there. You probably would take you months to get through a page, but it's really cool. If you're looking to kind of just expand, instead of just playing the regular chords, again, you play some triads. Just not that one, but you get it. So That's what I've been working on. Website's going to get a whole new redo at some point. Working on that, just kind of ironing that stuff out. Again, requests, let me know what we want to hear, what kind of lessons we want to hear going into the end of the year and into next year. I'm going to try to weekly give you some updates in terms of what's going on, news that I've heard out there. For instance, I'm sure we already know Jimmy Buffett passed away. I mean, I guess people knew, but we didn't know. Kind of like that whole Neil Peart thing from a little while back. He was diagnosed. Family didn't say anything. And if you're into that, as far as the news with him, maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't. His sister, I believe her sister's name is Nancy Peart, or at least that was her maiden name. There's an interview out there on YouTube with somebody talking about this, how it was like, for 3 years they were saying, yeah, everything's great. And then when it finally happened, no, we lied, everything hasn't been good. So it was just kind of interesting how that all kind of came together when, the way it was, I guess. But check it out. It's an interesting listen, or at least a read for a little bit there as far as how that played out. Just kind of dive a little bit deeper into things out there. So again, if you are, and again, I would recommend some shows coming up if you're in my area, or at least somewhat in the area. I know we're ways away from Thanksgiving and Christmas, but Gary Hoey, the Hoey tour, there's some dates out there already. Check it out if you have not seen any of his stuff. It's awesome, or it's fantastic, good show. Closest show I think right now that I know of is going to be at Daryl's house, upstate New York, and then the Sellersville Theater out in Pennsylvania. My understanding there is no Debonair Hall in Teaneck this year, which would have been nice, but it is what it is. So check that out on his website. He's really active too, as well as Facebook and getting things out there. So for sure, check that out. I got a lot of work going on here as well. I got to kind of stay on top of things. Other news that I know of, that's really about it. I would also recommend, if you haven't heard it yet, the new album by Extreme 6. Fantastic cover to cover. Starts off, it kicks you in the face, and then it just kind of goes through it's the way it flows, the dynamics are fantastic. Final 2 or 3 songs are just awesome. So you got to check it out if you haven't done so yet already. But that's kind of my spiel for now. Like I said, every week or so, I'll try to just connect with you one-on-one. We'll talk about things. Again, request things you want to know about, things I can share with you. We'll do it. Like I said, I got some lessons I'm going to be working on for the Triads. A couple ideas for songs. Do you like the shorts I've been doing for the 2 different kinds I've been working on, as far as name this tune, name that song, if you dig that, and then also just some quick lessons that I've been doing. If it's a 3-chord song, 4-chord song, I'll try to bang them out in that 1 minute, show you the chords, and show you as much as I can without the camera stopping. So if you've got some suggestions there, I want this to be interactive. Let's have some fun with this. Let me know. And the other thing, as far as kind of reviewing, I guess I've had this for months now, but because of the move, never had a chance to do it. I guess the Q Baby, take a look at that. Pretty cool. If you've been following me, some of the videos, more recent videos, where it's been just kind of me and using electric guitar, I've been going through that into my Tascam. Gets the job done. You're not going to see a whole lot of bells and whistles in here. No one's knocking down my door for sponsorship and ads, but why not? So let me know. All right, we're good. So I'll catch up with you soon, about a week or so, hopefully. If I can keep it consistent, we'll do Wednesdays or even Tuesdays or Wednesdays later in the evening. You get home from work or school, whatever you're doing, you want to unwind for a little bit. I'll shoot for 9 o'clock if I can do it Eastern time. See what happens. All right, folks. Later.